Good evening, keyboard aficionados. Tonight I have Gateron yellow switches. Some of these are the black bottomed housing and some of them are the Milky housing. Sometimes I have people asking me what's the difference between these two housings, or which one do you like better? Well, I had some rough idea about which one I like better, but I'm not sure how much of it was bias and how much of it was my imagination. So these are all new. The clear topped black bottom ones and the Milky housing ones were purchased recently, so they've been manufactured recently. Something I noticed about all of them is they all have really tight fitting tops, so I don't think that these switches will need films, so that's great. And they all seem to have a low amount of wobble. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these in my hand and I'm going to put on a blindfold, and then I'm going to rank them in terms of what feels smoother to me and how they sound. So, put this blindfold on. Okay. Now I've got these in my hand. I'll just shake them up. I'll just place them in a row. I don't think I can feel the difference, which are Milky housings. In fact, I'll be lucky if I can feel where the LED cutout is. Oh, it's upside down. Ah, no wonder. Okay. The first thing I want to do is see if any of these feel significantly different before I worry about the sound, because I'm trying to see if there's a noticeable difference in how the Milky housing feels versus the black housing. Takes me a little bit longer without being able to see. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, let me see. Feels really smooth. This one feels maybe just a touch, maybe just a tad less smooth. It's just a touch more scratchy. Just a little bit more scratchy. Yeah. Some of these feel more scratchy than others. I don't know if it has what it has to do with. Now let's do sound. So these three, try to remember what these three I thought felt just a little less smooth than the others. Well, let's see, do they sound different? Here, let me bring the microphone closer. So first of all, let me show you the results of my first test. I'll just tip the switches so that you can see which ones are milky and which ones aren't. Hopefully on the video you'll be able to tell. So we'll worry about sound first. I mean, smoothness first. Oh wow. Well, that's interesting. So I was able to accurately detect the slightly less smooth feel of the milky housing. That's something that I've said for a long time, but I wasn't sure if it was my imagination. But now I'm convinced, because I got the same impression from a blind test. Now let me shake these around in my hand again, and now let me judge them on sound. Turn this on. Okay. Let's see, do I have my microphone close enough, I hope. Get it kind of centered. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Trying to feel for the LED cutout. Let's see. Go somewhere in the middle. Make sure I can't see. No cheating. I get these all oriented right. Okay. So what I think you know, the difference must be subtle. So what I think is these on the left, to me, sound like they're a little bit lower pitched. Wait a minute, I don't know if I got this right. So this is what I initially thought, but the more I listen, I think I was mistaken here. So the bottom out sound I don't know. This is tough. I think they sound really similar. Wait, this one sounds weird. This is. I'm not hearing a super obvious difference in the sound. The only real difference I can hear is I feel like I can't tell the difference. I give up. Which ones is... Wow. That's totally not what I thought. I couldn't tell the difference based on sound. Maybe your ears are better than mine, but in this thing here, I could not tell the difference in sound. Maybe I need to try them in a real keyboard. But yeah, I could if I was trying really hard to feel the smoothness of the switch when I press on the edge of the keycap, I could very reliably tell which ones were Milky because they just felt a little bit less smooth for the off-axis press. But when I was just trying to listen for which is which, I wasn't able to pick them out. So maybe you'll be able to tell in the recording which is which. But my conclusion is I think I still prefer these, the ones with the black bottom and the clear top, because they feel a little bit smoother to me. I can't really hear a difference. The supposed difference in how they hear the Milky sound awesome or whatever, I'm not hearing it. So, I don't know, man. If you ask me, these are better in every way. I mean, they sound the same to me, at least close enough that I couldn't pick out which was which, and they feel smoother. So, what else do you want to know? So that's my take on it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.